Hey everyone, back here again with an update to the eBay challenge. So letting you guys know what sold in the last time I made my last video. If you recall, I had 5 items that sold, 5 items that I bought on my last video. And out of those 5 items, 3 items have sold. The items that have sold since then have been the TaylorMade bag that I had, the TaylorMade R7 driver, and the TaylorMade R7 3-iron. Get the pattern, everything TaylorMade sells. Not true really, I mean, but almost anything TaylorMade sells very good on eBay. The other stuff that has not sold is, if you recall, I had a TaylorMade iron set, the complete set, and some moon shoes. But the only reason why I believe the iron set has not sold, the whole set of TaylorMade clubs, is because if you remember, the grips were real bad. They're gonna need re-gripping, whoever buys them. So I think people who are seeing it are taking that into consideration, how much it's gonna cost to have them re-gripped, because it could be anywhere between $2 to $10 just to buy the grips, and then another $2 to $3 for the labor cost. So if you add all that up, I mean, it could be an extra, 40 to 60 to 80 bucks just to re-grip. So that's probably the reason why they're still sitting there. I have them right now, I believe, at 140 or 130. Only like 1 or 2 watchers. So not really the kind of activity I want from them. So I might have to drop it down to like 80, 90 bucks just to get rid of them. So whoever gets them feels that they got a good deal. And as far as the moon shoes is concerned, the moon shoes, there's a lot of people right now selling them at $21, $20, $22 with free shipping. So it's pretty hard to compete with that right now unless I match them at that price. I can still make some profit at that price. It's just I want to get a little higher. Maybe I could get 25 out of them, 26. But if they don't sell here in the next few days, I'm gonna drop it down, match everyone else at 21, 22, and just get rid of them as well. But out of the 3 items that did sell, I sold the TaylorMade bag for $89.95, the R7 driver for $49.99, and the R7 3-iron for $45.99. Now I do free shipping on all of them. To me, it just makes it easier for the customer. Pretty much no-brainer to go ahead and buy the item because it includes free shipping. So after shipping costs, after supplies, after the cost, everything else, after fees, I ended up making on those 3 items that sold $95.47. So my total cost was $15.15 for those 3 items. So 95 minus 15 equals 80. So $80 profit out of those 3 items is pretty good. So out of those 95 bucks that I have, I went ahead and bought some more stuff. And out of those, I bought a total of 6 items for the 95 bucks that I have so far. And one of them is already sold, so I don't have it here to show to you guys. What it is the Nook. If you remember, Barnes & Noble, it was real popular a couple years back, the little Nook, the little e-reader. I actually found one brand new, still in the box, sealed, for 22 bucks. And I sold it on eBay for 60 bucks with free shipping. So that's a quick double up there. I think I got like $25 profit, so not too bad. But everything else that I do still have here to show you guys, we'll start off with that. And I cannot find one item that I was looking for, but let's start with this. Keeping the golf theme again, I found another TaylorMade bag. This one is, I think, in a little nicer condition. This TaylorMade bag, it's a better quality bag, but unfortunately the condition is not as great. It does have a little dirt spots here and there, and it's also the 10-way divider, as you can see there. So it's a nicer bag. It's just the conditioning does have a little bit of wear and use. But overall, this bag is in good condition. I spent on this one 20 bucks, a little higher than I normally go for bags, but still not too bad. It's a solid buy because I know it'll sell at a good price. And this bag should net pretty much like the last bag that I sold for 90 bucks. So I'm going for 80 to 90 bucks in this one sold, and we'll see what we get out of this after it sells. It did come with a rain cover, which is good as well. The other item, let me go over here. Sorry, a little off camera there, but it was this item here. It was an Odyssey putter. This putter here, it's a good brand of putters, Odyssey. This one is a brand, it's called White Ice CS2 or 2-ball. And the reason why it's called 2-ball because when you're lining up your putter, it looks like there's 2 balls. So overall, this is a good brand of putters. Usually these putters used can go anywhere between 60 to 100 bucks. So pretty good return. I spent 15 bucks for this one. So it should be a pretty easy return. These sell pretty good. This will be my third one that I find that I sell, and they usually don't last more than a few days, if that. And this one came with the jumbo grip, the big grip, which a lot of golfers do like, just the way it feels in general, how you can hold it in your hand. So it also included the what's it called, the head cover, but it's not in best condition, but at least it has one, which is also a good plus. So as far as golf is concerned, that's all I have for golf. Moving on to the next item I bought, which was this right here. This is a Rawlings glove, a baseball glove. All right, Rawlings there, you see the brand there. I don't buy a lot of baseball gloves. The only reason why I looked this one up is because it was in pretty good condition. Model-wise, it says PP 120R and it says player preferred. Like I said, I mean, nothing crazy. It's not one of the super high-end baseball gloves, but definitely a solid buy because I did look them up and they sell roughly around 30 bucks. So I spent $3 for this bag. I mean, for this glove. So a good buy there. So this is a good one here. The next items that I got here are these here. Some Nerf Guns. These are the long shot model Nerf Guns. These here are solid buys. I mean, Nerf Guns sell very well on eBay. Another version that I bought here was this one as well, the Hellfire. This one is a pretty neat one as well. This one has, you can put up to 8 clips total on this one, and it's an automatic. So when you hold that button down, you can just start shooting like rapid fire. And the way this one works is you can rotate it so you can keep shooting your opponent. So that's a nice gun. And these here are the long shots. These are solid purchases as well. The only thing with this one is these are not complete. The long shots, actually the brand new when they first came out, had another front barrel attachment to it. Also had a scope. And they also had full clips as well. And let's see here. As you can see, one fits here and one fits back here as well. And with these, the number one thing is always to make sure they work. Pretty much just put them back on the pullback mechanism. As long as that works perfectly every time, you have a pretty solid one. This one had a little trouble. Well, now it's working. Yeah. So it doesn't actually lock in every time. So that's one thing to definitely take a look at. I did that time. So that's something, if you sell it like that, just mention it on the listing. And one thing to always do is always test them. So if you have the darts for these, definitely test them out. Little release mechanism there. And just make sure that they do work, everything. And that one looks like it did shoot out. So always make sure you test those Nerf guns if you sell those, or if you find them, it's just a matter of testing. Same thing with this one. I'll just be loading it up and just start shooting it. Make sure it works. And the last item that I found was, let me make some space for it. This right here. This here is a Sony, what model is this? DVP CX870D. This is one of the nice 300 disc CD changers. Well, actually it's a CD and DVD changer. These sell very good on eBay. Well, this one I bought for 25 bucks. Every once in a while I come across these. These are very good buys because they sell very well on eBay and Amazon too, if you saw on Amazon. And this one overall is in good condition. A couple of surface scratches, but not too bad. And the back side of it is that copper look, which is kind of nice. So this is a solid buy for 25 bucks. Definitely about 150, maybe 200 bucks for this one, but 150 probably the low end part, so go ahead and get it moving fast. And this one did include the remote. So the original remote, which is always good to have with these. And like I said, I spent 25 with that one. I forgot to mention the Nerf guns. I spent $10 on those. So all in all, with everything, with the Sony City DVD changer, the Nerf Guns, the baseball glove, the putter, and the bag, a total is $95 spent. So we had $95.47, and we spent $95. So we're pretty much right at the mark, which is good, because it means we're moving right along with this eBay challenge. And I expect, well, we already made 20 bucks out of that because Nook already sold, when I mentioned earlier. But the rest of these items I expect to sell pretty quick. This Odyssey putter should sell very fast. The tailor-made bag, it all depends on what I price it at, how fast it moves. The glove should take a couple days to move. And then the Nerf guns, again, depends where you price it. If you price them low, they'll sell. The Sony DVD, it just depends. If you're competing with other people, it might take a little longer to sell. But all in all, it should take about, I would say, a week or two at the most to sell. So that should be a good pickup as well. Now, all in all, the average sale price that I'm seeing so far with the items that sold already, which was a tailor-made bag, the other one, the R7 driver, and the R7 3-iron. The bag took 4 days, the driver took 1 day, so in 24 hours, and the iron took 7 days. So all in all, the week has been the most that any of those items take to sell. So 7 days is not bad in general for an item to sell, so that's pretty fast returns. So hopefully these items continue to trend and they sell pretty quick as well. And once I sell a few of them together, then I'll take that money and move on and look for the next items to purchase and sell as well. Another thing I was going to mention is, since I'm finding a lot of golf stuff, like the bags, the irons, drivers, I'm going to start making a video series of like what sells on eBay. And I'm going to start it off with what sells on eBay when it comes to golf equipment. Since I'm finding a lot of it now, I want to go ahead and just share with you guys, because it's been a few days since my last video up to this one, since I'm kind of waiting for things to sell out. And then as I got a nice little chunk of change, I can go ahead and take that money and then go buy some stuff. So instead of waiting and having a big gap in my videos, what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna start making another video series called What Sells on eBay, or What Sells Best on eBay, and just kind of share with you guys the stuff that I've sold and that always sells very good in general. Golf equipment sells good and fast, and Nerf guns is another one that sells very good. There's some Nerf guns that are rare in general. What I mean by rare is a certain color that people look for, and a certain style that bring in very big money. And I'll share that with a video series that I'm gonna make with the Nerf guns, and show you guys which Nerf gun is rare. If you find it out there, it's guaranteed to make you some very good money. And I'll just make that in between my videos, like that. There's not a big gap, and like that. Hopefully those videos help you guys out. You guys like them as well. Other than that, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.